Hey guys, and welcome to my first duelist video. Um, Today I'm going to be talking about one of my recently acquired favorite decks of the game. Acquired means I just recently built it, and I love it because of the new update that just came out. We do have some new goodies to play with. The deck is Healing Lyonar, or I call it Life Gain Control. It is technically a control deck. You are trying to stay out to the late game and try to combo people off with your life gaining abilities that your general has. But one of the newer cards that just came out in the new set, new update, I should say, is the Sister cards. The Sister cards came out. In order to unlock them, you have to unlock 3 of each rare to unlock them. They're all super powerful, and they all have their certain little niches that they play in certain decks and the way you construct them. But this one in particular, Sun Sister Sterope, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is whenever any minion or general is healed, put a True Strike in your hand or in your action bar. Sorry, I'm a card game player. I always say hand, but when your action bar, True Strike is a 1 casting cost spell. It deals 2 damage to a minion. Now, you could see how that would not be that good in the early game, but in the late game, when you have so many options to heal yourself, heal one of your minions with your Bloodborne spell. You got Sundrop Elixirs, Healing Mystics. You got Martyrdom. You can even Martyrdom one of your own things to get the True Strike. I don't know why you would do that, but that's also an option. You got Holy Immolations, which is the best AoE that Lyonar has. You have Sunriser to combo off to as well. Now this list is kind of what Kibler was playing. I noticed that his deck I really enjoyed his deck, and I really liked when I watched him play. If you don't know who Brian Kibler is, look him up on Twitch. He's a really good streamer. He's a really good duelist player. He's a really good Hearthstone player too. But I guess I kind of modified his deck list to my own tastes. I know he was running a different 6-drop. I chose to run Archon Spellbinder. It's a fine 6-drop. You can run it in almost anything control-based. Opponent's non-Bloodborne spells cost 1 more to cast. It's very good with those against Abyssian and against Control Magmar. It just puts a damper on their mana. They have some trouble casting their things on time, that sort of thing. Especially with Abyssian, with Shadow Nova, that usually costs 7, and when you cast this guy, it costs them 8. So they have to deal with this guy. If not, their Shadow Nova is going to come down a turn later, which is usually what they don't want to do. And for the top end, I have Grandmaster Zur. Zur is a good assurance policy in the late game where we can stay alive a lot longer. And with all of our healing stuff, we can actually keep him alive too as well, as long as our general survives. We have Lightbenders, which is one of the best dispel cards in the game. Dispels all spaces around it. That means if you're playing against a Shadow Nova deck, dispel all the spaces around it. You can get rid of all the Shadow Nova tiles. It is pretty useful there, and it can also dispel Magmar's Bloodborne spell, Vast's Bloodborne spell, which makes them get a little bit scarier as the game progresses. So that's just something in there to deal with all that. Now we do have Light Chasers to combo off with all the different life-gaining abilities we have. Blood Tier Alchemist is good against decks that are running Jaxies. It's good against it's good against the 1/1 ranged Bloodborne spell that Songhai has. You can just ping them, and you don't have to really worry about them so early in the game, and that sort of thing. Holy Immolation and Arclight Regalia. Only running 2. I was playing 3 at one point, and 3 just seems way too much. You draw into this card way too. If you run 3, you'll find yourself you're drawing into this card a lot more often, and when you really want to get a creature or when you really want to get a spell. Ironcliff Guardians is the provoke, and the same thing. That's pretty much standard with every Healing Lyonar list, and Silverguard Knights too as well. And then Sunrisers as well. combos well with all the life gain spells. Deals 2 damage to all nearby enemies. You stick this guy down. He's a good AoE effect when you don't have Holy Immolation against those aggro decks. And he's also really good at just chipping away their life total. So yeah, let's get into some games and see how well we can do with this. I'm really excited. I love this new sister card. Let's see how well we do in the games here. Okay, it's probably one of our worst matchups, but let's see if we can make it work. Don't know. I do want to keep Tempest. It's good against all the Wraithlings later on. Martyrdom's probably something we can skip out on. And Blood Tear's good as a turn 2 play. I'll keep him for now. See if we have to replace them. I do want to keep this Sun Sister Stare Up in my in my hand. It is a 4/4 for 4. We can always get rid of it later on as the game progresses. And I think that's what we're going to do since we have 2 of them. So we're going to replace her and move forward and cast our Light Chaser here. And pass. See what they do. Abyssians do have sometimes insane turn 1s when they're going second, so let's see what she has. Hopefully it's nothing too scary. Saber Spine Tiger. He trades with my Light Chaser. Okay. That's fine. That's fair. Do want to get rid of this Blood Tear. I don't see it doing anything that much in the future. I'll play this, and I'll play the Silverguard Knight. Try to block him from both these Mana Spring tiles so he doesn't go crazy with all the spells. And in my turn. Since he doesn't have a creature out, I'm not really worried about Dark Banishing or Dark Ritual or whatever the 3 casting cost spell is. Sack a minion and destroy another minion. It's pretty good. Since he doesn't have a minion on the battlefield, he can't cast it this turn unless he has like a 1-drop into that. He does have a Moon Priestess though, which is okay. You can deal with a Moon Priestess. He attacks my Silverguard Knight. We do have our Bloodborne spell active. So I think I want to move here. I do want to kill his Blood Moon Priestess. That's for sure, because that thing goes out of hand. It gets out of hand really, really fast. So I can do here. Move up, take this tile and heal him, and then play a 4-drop. And I think that's what I want to do. I'm gonna go up here. Move my guy up here. Play this 4-drop here. Play it here. He can get it and get to it. I'm gonna play it here. It's out of reach of its general. I'm gonna heal this. Oh man. Well, I did make a mistake there. Should have stayed near my Silverguard Knight. But I think it's okay. I'm just gonna pass. And hopefully... I did really need to make that play though. Hopefully it's not something too scary. So I can Tempest or Holy Immolation. I'm definitely going to Tempest next turn, depending on what he does next. If he's going to overextend, this is going to be really good for us. If he overextends with the Wraithlings, this is going to be very good for us. And he's going to, got 3 cards in his hand. Not too scared of all this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna move down. Cast the Light Chaser here. Cast the Light Chaser here. Move this. Right here, just in case he has another tiger. Don't want that thing dying. Much rather this thing be okay. I think we're okay. I don't really want to get rid of anything just yet. Oh, then my turn. Moves away. Wonder what he has. Another Wraithling Swarm, okay. No Mogwai. Not gonna let that Mogwai live. That's for sure. I'm gonna move here and take this tile, move this guy up. I think I'm gonna move him up. Seems fine. I'm gonna heal him. Yeah, how much mana do I have this turn? I can play this, this, and this. I think I wanna do this and kill the Mogwai. And play this. Heal this. Play this. Wait a minute, I don't even have to do that. I can just double true strike the Mogwai. I think that would be better. Go up here. Archetype Regalia. And hit one of his minions. And pass. I think that's better. Keeping the Sunriser in hand protects it from a kill spell, and it is very good against Abyssian. Soul Grimoire is something that I'm not very fond of. I did not want to see that happen. Oh geez, I'm scared now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he's just gonna attack me with his minions and then get really, really, really buffed up. He only has 2 cards in hand. He has Ritual Banishing. Okay, that's fine. The Shadow Spawn. Now I'm going to don't really need this Blood Tier Alchemist. This is pretty good. Move this guy up. Cast this here. Wait a minute. Move my guy down here. Hit this. Can we survive a hit of 8 when he has 2 cards in hand? Think. Well, if we Tempest, he can't get my guy. but I just think that's bad. I think it's the only thing we can really do at this point. Does knock off one of his things. Pass. Double Holy Immolation. He has for 12. Hopefully he doesn't have anything too scary. I did misplay a couple of times in this game, so let's see if it doesn't come back to bite us. Priestess, okay. Moon Priestess, okay. So I can... Oh. Okay. We're still in this. We're still in this. I'm gonna get rid of one of the Holy Immolations. Woo! Woo! That was a good top deck. That was a great top deck to get. A Lightbender here. I'm gonna Holy Immolation this. Bring this guy here. Attack him. Attack him for 4. In turn. He is at 1. 1 card in hand. Can't get too scary. I think we got this in the bag. I thought I threw away this game, but I did make a misplay there, but it didn't affect us that bad. Okay, we can just march up in between those and attack him. Does he have something to cast there? Nope. I'm gonna give him a well played and attack here. That's 1 in the bag. It's 1 in the bag for this new healing Lyonar deck. Okay. Rank 11 now. 15 gold. Woo! Alright. Let's play another. So you can immerse yourself with this deck a little bit. And I hope this actually helps you in wanting to build something like this. It is a good deck. And it does give you a little thing of, and matches to things that you should look out for, like those misplays that I did make, and basically trying to perfect them. I know I am, so getting a little bit better in this game every day. So another Abyssian deck, but this is definitely a Shadow Nova deck. He does have a lot of ribbons, and I have no ribbons. So let's see if we can pull this off. Since he's going first, I do want to keep the Blood Tier Alchemist. I'm going to keep... Okay. Boom Chaser. Okay. I can't stop him from getting that mana tile, so there's no point in even trying. I'm gonna get rid of one of these. The Sunriser, okay. Cast this guy right here. Heal me for 0. The unbeatable healing for 0 there. The unbeatable healing for 0. Then ping is 1/1 with my Blood Tier, and then pass. Get another Silverguard Knight, and that's not really what I'm looking for here. It is nice to have, though. Abyssal Juggernaut is kind of scary. Gonna move here. I am going to replace one of these. I don't really need 2 of them. I don't really need 2 of those either. I'm gonna Holy Immolation and kill this Juggernaut. Don't want it to get out of hand, and it is a 4-5, and it's pretty scary. Go ahead and whack it and get rid of it. And we draw an Archetype Regalia, which is okay. Something that's different. I did want to get something like that eventually. That does help in getting the beats on against these guys, which you do want to rush and try to kill them as fast as possible. Okay, Oculus. Get rid of one of these Sunrisers. Keep on drawing Silverguard Knights and Sunrisers. What's this deck doing to me? I don't think there's a very good play out of this. So it becomes a 3-4. I think I do have to cast one of these Silverguard Knights. I don't really want to cast my Archetype Regalia just yet. Or however you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm going to cast this guy here. And I'm going to go ahead and whack this guy for 1. For 2, actually. And pass. Okay. Now we can start doing crazy stuff. We drew the Sun Sister. Breath of the Unborn. Oh, jeez. I know people still played that card. So we've got 6. I could have 7. I'm gonna go ahead and do this here. I know this is a really risky play, but he is at 13. It's almost turn 7. He could Shadow me, Nova me next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and whack him. That's a very good draw to have. Hopefully it pays off here. Shadow Sister. It's one of the newer ones. What does this one do? Okay, it heals. Okay. Okay. I see what you're doing here. Kill this guy. Kill that. Kill this. And end my turn. This is Shadow Nova, okay. Draws a Shadow Nova. Down here, play a Lightbender right here. Play this guy here. Can't get to my general. Keep that like that. Hopefully he doesn't have another Shadow Nova. He's retreating. That means he doesn't have another Shadow Nova, which is good for us. Which is very good for us. Oh, man. These games are always tense with the Byzian. Pandora is a problem. But I'm going to go ahead and replace this. Don't really need you right now. Move over like that. Drop this here. Heal this. Heal myself. True strike this. And attack it. Just there and attack this. Demonic Lure. Yep. These matchups are always really hard. I may have misplayed here and there, but they are very difficult. Breath of the Unborn, okay. Yep. And a Dark Spine Elemental. Okay. Well... place this. Yeah, I don't think we can win this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to this guy. Yeah, we can't win that. It's always very hard. That's one of the toughest matchups of the Shadow Nova Byzian deck. It's very hard to come back when it hits the late game and they do drop a Shadow Nova. But you just have to play around what they're trying to do and hope that they don't have follow-up plays. I wasn't expecting the Breath of the Unborn. That's something that a lot of Abyssian decks I haven't seen play on the ladder. But, yeah, so a quick overview of the deck. I do like this version of the deck. It is pretty solid. Like I said, it does have its tough matchups against Abyssian. If you want to try to get a little leg up on their situation, probably add Lightbenders are fine. Probably add another Archon Spellbinder and cut probably like an Ironcliff Guardian to improve your chances. That might actually help, considering it does constrain their Shadow Novas and make it harder for them to cast. It is a 7/7 body for 6, which is also very good. We just had some bad draws there, and I did misplay a couple of times, but misplaying, just assuming too much in that kind of matchup kind of goes hand in hand, because there's all these different types of different builds that people make, and it's just hard to predict actually what a Byzian's playing at the current thing. Like I said, I wasn't expecting the Breath of the Unborn. It kind of blew us out both times it was cast. But yeah, that's Healing Lyonar. It is a lot of fun to play. I'm going to continue playing it on the ladder and see how well it does. Also with some other decks that I have built that I'll show you guys if you are interested in seeing them later on. I'm going to get some more practice in and bring you some more content later on. Alright, well, thanks so much guys for watching, and keep on playing. Duelist is really fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Thanks.